All right, Misa's all curled up and ready to go. I'm ready to go. I hope chat's ready to go. Missing or not expecting a step? Yeah. I was trying to carry something up the stairs the other day, and the shock of getting to the stairs when I didn't realize they were there, it was so odd. All right, what do we got going on? It like bent my back in a weird way. I put like no weight on it either. Signatures. We mailed these signatures. They're my signatures, but whatever. Let's see if he has anything to say about that. We don't know who the lady driver is yet. We need the whole story from Titus. Spirit is eternal. Buy the spirits from Rosemary. Who is... I forget who Rosemary is. I have to figure out who the lady driver is before I can talk to Joyce. I don't know anyone. I feel like I've talked to everyone and never had the option to ask about the tattoos. Oh, right. The trio. Yeah. You got Idiot, Doom Spiral, Rosemary, and don't call, what's her name? All right. Let's go back to Everett. Let's start there. Don't call Abigail, yeah. So hopefully, if all goes well... Actually, it might have been delivered already. I didn't check, but... I ordered that Mayflash adapter for the Switch. So hopefully tonight I'll be playing Breath of the Wild. Oh, why am I going all the way over here? Playing Breath of the Wild with a PlayStation controller. Wrong way once again. There we go. What am I wearing on my head and as a jacket? I am wearing this lovely little plaid number, and what I think I found this hat in a dumpster outside of a Krispy Kreme. I don't remember. I did not get in the crate. No, Misa, don't go. Don't go. You're too cute. No. I want to go. Why do you want to leave? Okay, fine. Maybe he has to shit. Yeah, I should let him do that. The outfit actually says, it says high logic. That's why I'm wearing it. I forget what I had to check. Hello, Mr. Everett.
Every worker,
Cell of Underground
of
Comics.
Board. How can I help you today?
I mailed the
Golden Boy
signatures.
returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry.
God, he looks like a fucking frog.
Of course. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a real future, Harry, and proven yourself a real kingsman who's not afraid to make the tough decisions. I know I can trust you now.
Good.
You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
See, forging that signature really paid off.
Did you order the
I
hangman
did
killed?
not, Harry, although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you gain from it?
War, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory
Can't
to
get
gain.
comfy today.
We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
They're trained military people.
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
Except ultra liberals. How's it connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
Okay, why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
Trying to force them out with the construction
Harry,
race.
by now, you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving...
If you met a man with this voice IRL and was forced to interact with him, only one of us would leave the room.
Well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
He proudly spreads his hands to demonstrate the size of the palaces. They're very large.
So the village is doomed.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland, there's nothing left. But mark my words, officers, we are going to reset it. Reset. I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce. Harry, imagine a youth center supermarket church complex.
Ew.
Employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years
Youth
ago.
Center
for God's
Supermarket
sake.
Church, yeah.
It's time to move on.
When you lived in Boston, you were shocked to hear someone with the accent that Peter Griffin was based off of. Uh-huh.
Yes, I do. I got the center, I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
Yeah, but they don't fucking care about playing with their own
There is
feces.
true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain. The pain is true. He's seen kids do worse than that.
Damn right I'm up to something, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as Joyce Messier. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
A true flash of anger in him, as he thinks of her.
How many are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol. And they're all well motivated. At least the ones you've seen.
Are you going to fund the harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will
The
ditch
poo-poo
us.
hits the fan.
Harry,
Just kind of
they've
hits
thought of
a
everything.
little different than the shit hits the fan.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
Clients will leave.
Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
Right on.
That's drugs.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal,
When the excrement hits the
100%
air
ethical
conditioning.
chemical factories on the Samarin Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just the tip of the
The
iceberg.
company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefed, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidon.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
Oh, eat shit.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
I want to solve the murder.
You're such a good detective, Harry. You don't get sidetracked.
Eh.
You care about the people you're supposed to protect, not some systems that may or may not be unethical.
Tell children that monsters aren't real. Yeah.
Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is, but a small part of Martinez.
Go on.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth, and everyone's going to pull their weight. Thank you, Harry. Thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me, because in many ways, you are that working man.
Yeah.
You have already done so much work.
Can I get my gun?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information...
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
Where
an
is
old
it?
woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to...
Anyway.
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men. because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
The pigs?
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
Aw, look at you, Kim.
It actually
Cracking
sounds
jokes.
extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Just waving around
As
at people.
I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
It sounds like a very disturbed and desperate individual.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have.
Great.
Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
All right.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
I guess specific
We're way
union
past
members? I don't know
specific
what I
union
want.
members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters.
Good old Leonard.
But I'm in big time mode, Harry.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his big time mode.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
Right. God, I hate that guy. All right, let's have a breakthrough.
Some kind of superstar. They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
That's not all that useful. It raised a few learning caps, but like, look how little points I've put into anything. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 total. Look how many are left. It was visual calculus, suggestion. I think that was a waste of time. Electrochemistry and composure. Yeah, all things that I had plenty of slots available in already, and then I lost a point of logic. So good. Useful, good use of a skill point there. See if Leonard has anything to say. How you doing, Leonard?
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we talked about before.
Good.
I know you're probably a busy man.
I want to ask
Mr.
about
Everard
someone.
doesn't really want me to talk to people about
That's
union
fine.
guys.
Tell me about...
But who did you want to talk about?
How about Edgar?
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everett's brother. He looks a bit younger.
No smarts, no
he does.
manual dexterity.
A
I haven't
very
really needed
smart
it.
fellow. Very smart fellow indeed.
I've only put
He's
points
well
and
into
stuff
union
when,
business. Not even in Revachol, they
like
say.
it was gonna affect a dice roll. Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everett's brother. Don't interrupt him.
All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Everett's turn to look after the Union. But last year he spent a whole winter in South Africa.
Must be nice. Brute force and
Left with
feelings.
the first autumn rains and didn't come back before
Yeah,
the
I
trees
want to.
would
I want
grow
to
again.
cry and punch stuff. Tell me about
He's
mañana.
a Union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much, talks to Everett sometimes. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better.
Oil for the wheels. Much needed in stressful times like these.
Measurehead.
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying. Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that. Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some Union men. Heh, I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy, but I shouldn't talk about that.
Nah, tell me all about it. All right, what about Titus? Let's get in on Titus.
Is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice, friendly sort, old Titus is.
Yeah, super friendly. Super nice guy. Everett.
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Everett would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister.
Rene.
The Night Guard. Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. He's the strong, silent type, you could say. We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only fellow who actually knows old Rene.
There's an angle for optimizing Thought Cabinet more, but it's also something more interesting for later playthroughs. Pretty built to be impossible to softlock, there's plenty of room to lean into whatever character concept you drift into.
They lived on the same street their entire lives. Even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember. Strange fellows. Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once.
Was your human studies teacher?
Mr. Martin, yes. Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back then.
Okay.
Sure, mister. What can Leo do for you?
What's in
Oh,
that
that
specific
one.
container?
That
Should be empty.
Told you.
I would really like to get in there. But Kim, there's no need to be smug, alright? Take the chance to fuck everything up while I'm still blind playing. Too scared to fuck everything up.
You're back before the cargo container.
I need better rhetoric.
Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
And I do not have many points in rhetoric, do I? I have all the points that I can in rhetoric. So I don't think that there's any getting that door open. I think even if I put on, there was one thing in there it looked like that had -1 to rhetoric. Great. I guess we could go talk to Joyce. I don't know how much I really want to tell her. Like, I don't really like working with Everard or Joyce, but you're kind of forced to work with Everard because he has more control. Joyce seems pretty useless. Go down the damn stairs, thank you. Save scum. I don't, sure, I did that yesterday, but I mean, I'd prefer to avoid it. That's time sensitive. Man, I got some dry skin. It's itchy. don't think Titus can do anything for me yet. Pardon me, sirs. Goddamn ticker.
It's you again.
It's me again.
What is it?
Again, I need better rhetoric. Let's take a look. I need to raise the cap on rhetoric. Meds? Can check. You're Hobocop. We are all hobo. I don't want to talk to Kim.
Wait. There's something there. Something that sets
I
your
accidentally
gathering
smelled Kim.
senses aflutter. The lieutenant's aftershave. Strange.
Do you need something, detective?
No.
A moment passes.
Sorry, buddy.
The lieutenant glances at the sports.
I just wanted to go out the door. The game wouldn't let me.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various
I don't know. Let's see. I don't really know what hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit.
Feels less
It's
shit.
recommended to use after lots of partying, studying. or
We've all smelled
exercising.
Kim. Hey, polyhydrid.
No. Sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
Nozafed heals +1 health. Dramine
Thank
heals
you,
+3
tutorial agent.
health. Magnesium heals +1 morale.
Well, I don't need that. I want to boost my stats.
You see several packaged rank. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked.
What's that?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles.
the
line
good stuff.
The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain.
It's the jam mystery. Oh, right. Okay. I wonder if the lady with my gun is the driver. Could be. I guess we can go chat with Joyce. I don't know how much I want to tell her, but How's it going, Joyce?
Good. What can I help you with?
Nothing. Everard?
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
He asked me to open a door. He asked me to deliver an envelope.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
No, to someone's
Oh
house.
my. A real door.
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle.
It was
Of
nothing.
course. The RCM has the right to inspect any premises.
Her bartering mind cannot fathom.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal. And it was not for nothing.
All right,
This
Kim's mad at
seems-
me
I
for
advise
telling
you
her.
to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Okay.
Naturally, Detective. There are lighted. Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later. Word has...
It appears we are being monitored every step we take.
All right, goodbye. I showed you my bulls. Please respond. I stole one of their bulls and threw it in the river. I always go down here. I'm too tempted by the stairs for some reason. All right, I can go this way. Apparently that adapter that I ordered was delivered this morning at like basically right when I started stream. Which thoughts I have available to be learned? Sure. I keep going to the wrong spot. There we go. We got Mazovian socioeconomics, regular law, official, indirect modes of taxation, and wasteland of reality. It's funny, you can like keep scrolling down and then it just like gets rid of the description of the last one, but it doesn't actually scroll down. Oh, but apparently it must keep scrolling somewhere. So you scroll down once, scroll back up, you're back at Wasteland of Reality. If you scroll down twice, and then back, you have to go back up twice to get to Wasteland of Reality, but it doesn't appear, it's hard to explain, but just a weird UI quirk. What am I doing over here again? Why did I come here? Yeah. You know what? Let's buy the spirits from Rosemary. Why not? Sure, nothing bad will happen. You
The
must be
legend
Rosemary.
returns. You know the dance. Smoke
Oh,
'em
the
smokes,
$300
piss 'em
ones?
pills
No,
and
I'm not doing
drink it,
that.
Then convert it to piss.
Never mind.
And there's spirits and speeds too.
I could pay 3 real for the
Finally came
spirits.
to your senses, buddy boy. Ain't nobody else gonna give you a price like that. Had to let life squeeze you to get that, huh? Sure, friend. A bottle of high-quality spirits coming right up. That'll be 3 real, and you'll practically rob me at this price. Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
I don't really want to know what that's. Oh, here we go. No, okay, nothing is actually raising. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it's he had some of the alcohol that he had did. I just noticed. But none of them were for rhetoric. And my rhetoric is already at the cap. Is my necktie still? I don't think my necktie is still on, is it? No, I have a different tie on. What the hell am I doing? Give me that. No wonder I hadn't heard from him in forever. So I can't do this until tonight. I don't have the stats for this. Maybe I need to talk to Klasia again. Maybe there's something else without raising rhetoric. Something that I can do. It was traumatic to take the tie off. Ah, I could go. I could sniff out more communists. Talk to the lorry drivers. Nobody knows the answer to the goddamn tattoos. I swear. I have asked every person. I've talked to every person in town. Nobody has had any info. I can't get into the damn door. I have a sad song on tape now, but it's probably... That's later as well. I guess we just go talk to everyone again.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Aid our investigation, recent hanging.
Best to keep my...
No one likes to see what you have to see.
Never
The
mind.
pawnbroker's gaze is all.
I'll be upset when I find out who I could have asked. Didn't I learn something new about, hang on. This guy used to be a teacher, right?
I have.
Yes.
René. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Looks delicious. Can I have a bite of that? What do you know about the
Let
dead
me
man?
think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
You're nothing.
No, officers. I'm sorry.
Then help them, you wimp. You have
Renee.
plenty of shoulder with your ghost caviar.
Crankiest
in the
old man
union.
ever.
Someone must know something.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Everyone is bored by that.
Respect?
Sounds like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of union prick he can't even speak properly.
Ooh.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
How do you know Everett?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history, only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. The blind leading the blind doesn't even begin to describe it, is what he said.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Are you a union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
Okay. So you're not an
Not
actual
in the
member?
technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
All right.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. I hate this socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence, never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
Dude, fence sitters are the worst. What are the little things you do
Writing
for Everett?
work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say. Oh, nothing
See you later, Val.
official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Everhart and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little penman exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, one sec. I feel terrible about it.
That's just the way things work around here.
All right, see you later, couple
reason
nudes.
to feel bad about it.
All right.
No.
What's going on with the characters? Your party of two. Who's who?
For being consummate professionals, you'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
All right, hang on. Let's ask about this
sweet
first.
Jenny. She was the finest woman in all of Revachol. Maybe the entire world.
Okay.
Do not defile her memory, Gaston. Let her rest in peace.
I don't know why Renee hangs out with Gaston. He seems to hate
His
him.
tone lacks its usual intensity, like he doesn't feel he has the right to speak on the matter.
You both know her.
We knew her, all right. Lived on the same street our entire lives, just 2 houses apart. The 3 of us have been best friends since we were 4. She was René's first girl, back when the prick was 16. They were courting till he decided he'd rather die for some great ideal than just be happy.
And then you stole her from me.
Let's not intervene.
Well, technically, you stole her from me. Because we'd been pretty close ever since you two had that falling out over the ink you spilled over her pretty yellow dress.
We were just boys then. This was different. You... No point starting this all over again. For the 1000th and the first time. Especially when we have company. Officer.
All right, what happened?
She died of pneumonia 2 winters ago. It was a quiet passage.
Oh.
Peaceful. René and I were both by her bedside when she...
died. No use sugarcoating it. Won't bring her back. Will it now?
Departed. Until the very end she couldn't decide between us. The most indecisive woman I've ever met.
A quick grimace of pain passes over René's features, but he immediately...
Why do you think she was indecisive?
She could never make up her mind about anything. What to have for breakfast,
Same.
favorite color, or which one of us to marry. She was always leaving one of us for the other, but never long enough to actually get married.
Nothing wrong with weighing your options.
Technically, we're both still engaged to her.
You always confused her. Couldn't let us be happy. So just with your fancy words.
I think these two just want to get together.
He suddenly remembers you are still there, falls silent, and turns away.
Of course, officer. Memories are all we have left.
Okay. The characters. You only control the main guy in the goofy blue jacket, Harry Dubois, aka Tequila Sunset. The guy following you is from a different precinct. That's Kim Kitsuragi, a more serious detective who didn't crash his car and lose his gun and badge. Ambrosius Cousteau. Yeah, so I mean, you only met each other like a few days ago, like when you first arrived in town. It's not like you have a rich history to, you know, working together or anything. Anything else you want to know? Why am I going over here? I don't know. It's always fun to talk to her, though. Oh, and the deep voices. Yeah, it's like your inner monologue. Yeah. And fuck the world,
I
yeah.
don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
Seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Can I be a skull?
Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
How's that?
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency.
So I should fire my gun in the air just to shake things up a bit, huh?
This place is a sepulcher. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
Hell yeah.
And what do you know about politics? Well, well.
Your olfactory department wants you to know that
Sure. I know someone, a
Esteban.
right communist, who runs. I might know.
the lieutenant let slip a sigh that seems to suggest this turn was a wicked grin, a laughing sky.
Oink for me, piggy.
I already did it.
Just one. Wow. That was easier than I.
A cool
Gotcha, I gotcha,
trickles
jeez.
through you. You realize you needn't have rolled over quite. The
I wanted to get
lieutenant
these details again. I've already done
Sounds
this, but
like you're really sick. Steban's group meets only at night. Poke your snout around sometime after 10 p.m. and you might just find them.
What else
Just
can you
that
tell
he's
me?
A real communist.
thank
Hold
you.
on. See, Steban's a.
You know it.
Sure.
You're not gonna tell me.
Now, that's enough. Off with you then.
Okay. Brain AI implant? No, no.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to.
I think I need to put a
Just
point in
an
this
ordinary
to.
wall.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
And it's still very low.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Why must we stop?
Oh, these are found white checks. Oh, I haven't really looked at this much at all. A broken window. All right, we can try that. Until I hit 7, and there's no hitting 7, so I just wasted a point. I don't think the bookstore is going to have any info for me. You're like the smartest person in the city, though, I'm sure. I am but a working man.
Sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
Soldier on.
By your command.
I like her. Her mom, though, not so much.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome.
Yeah, get out of here. I feel I've hit a wall again. Where there's just not much going on that I can do. Oh, we got these two still. And this guy.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, Jean.
Okay. Leave the broken windows up here.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind, the shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own
A
hands?
fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
So what did it?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture.
A bottle.
You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The shoe you found on the balcony fits the hold almost as well as your foot.
So a
It
shoe
would
then.
have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe.
Rock and roll. Maybe I was trying to hit
And
someone.
maybe, just maybe, you succeeded. We'll never know. Or maybe you were trying to smash your own reflection in the window pane.
All right. Have any easy ones left? A medium. Legendary, impossible, godly. A to Z, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo. Is that the book? Do I need to use the book?
A cockatoo. This book talks about the delicate nature of twos, as well as where to pet owners, or it is not recommended to get a cockatoo.
All right, forget it. Yeah, you wake up with, this is where you originally wake up, is in the trashed hotel room. Character is a raging alcoholic. And yeah, you don't even remember your own name or why you're there at the beginning.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no, just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Okay.
Jean.
Okay.
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 I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control aide.
Got
But
some
what?
questions.
You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a revolutionary.
No, not like a revolutionary.
Damn.
He didn't answer your question.
Now will you answer? Why
'Cause
not?
It's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
Maybe you want to hear me say things?
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Great. A man is hanged.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Why am I even
don't
telling you
know.
this?
Why are you?
Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming, like you've done it before.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more?
Let's talk about him
Okay,
again.
Why not? So, do you know who hanged him? I don't know. Oh my god, there's more.
Okay.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
Ouch.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
As Lieutenant Kitsuragi explained, a patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
You're a patrol
Yes.
officer.
I am.
I'm a cop too.
He's the real deal. He has a badge.
That sounds like something that I would say. I think I'm starting to rub off on Kim a little bit. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean,
Bullshit.
Why would I want to talk to you?
Have I wronged you?
No, you haven't wronged me.
Something changes in her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What precinct are you from?
What precinct?
Am I from?
Fucking deranged lunatic.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation.
Are we or are we not? Somebody just fucking tell me.
Leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to
Answer the
yourself
fucking
and be
question then,
professional
man.
for once, for fuck's sake.
God, you can make me go away if you actually
Can I
talk.
actually help you with something?
Yes. Answer
Yes,
the
of
fucking
course.
question.
Preposterous. I mean, you would
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He's an asshole.
You're an asshole.
Oh, fuck off.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay? I don't know
God.
what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
I'm just looking out for...
You? No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are.
I just want to do my job, that's all.
something about the man with sunglasses and you. The energy between you two is making her uncomfortable.
All right, I'm out of here. Fuck the both of you.
You see a heavy steel...
I want to open that door.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod. He looks shrugging, isn't it?
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
All right. Let's go talk to the lorry drivers some more. God, my neck is bugging me today.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Okay, sure, why not? Go for it. One of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you
I
know
don't wanna
her?
talk about that.
Yeah, okay. Do you know
I
something?
was hoping it isn't gonna be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
You lied to me.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
He still is, hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part, not trickery.
Who is it?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the Lady Driver. She kept her name a secret. From me, too.
They call me
Now I see
Lady
why.
Driver. Who is she to you?
Friend? An acquaintance. I
You don't know her name.
She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
Fair. What does she look
A
like?
youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed.
Ooh.
It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go.
We can't just let it go.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
Fair.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
Said
got
she's
the
troubled?
darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
I was told everyone's afraid of her.
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Did she leave her lorry
Fuck,
behind?
Man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right.
Then don't you
There
want me to
are
get the information from you?
The raceman, for one. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
not gonna put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
I wouldn't be so sure, Tommy. Imagine it. An explosion of stars. Goodbye world of men, money, and machines.
Thank you, friend.
All right. I mean, like, that seems like a bad idea, though. Really don't want to talk to the racist guy.
For something, Hunt? Come to tell me.
Where's the
I don't
lady
know what
driver?
you're talking about.
And why are you
Listen
smirking?
up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan.
All right.
Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic.
Get him, Kim.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Punch him in the face.
Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break.
Half-light. It's a white check. And do the smart thing. Of anything that -1. All right, +1. There we go. Okay.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear. Time to turn up the volume.
Show me your lorry right now.
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
I'm gonna burn it down.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Please let me
it's not
punch
a
him.
big deal for him anymore.
Oh, it got
This
dark.
is how he saves face.
Where
Past the
exactly is her
monument,
lorry?
Down there. The Green Temple. Nah.
A small temple by the monument.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
All right, see ya. Oh wait, before I go.
Looking for something, Hunt? Not.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it...
I'm not. People who've studied these things said that you. So, lately we Occidentals, this concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant.
Oh?
Don't
Fuck yourself.
push.
Gotta take the opportunity to tell him to fuck himself anytime I can.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often.
I think I should tell people to fuck
Not
off
as
more
a
often.
general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
That means you should do it whenever you feel like someone's disrespecting your authority. Hey,
what? Oh, come on.
Idea on how to fix your style. Maybe you should just go.
Damn it! I didn't feel like that was fair. Damaging my morale. All right, this one looks pretty green. That one, or oh, this one. Here we go. That's probably it.
This screen found A to Z Contemporain is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about, unless he was lying.
Let's give it a little
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of a seat and 2 steering levers. It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy, warm, dusty too.
Try the handle.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
Wonder. Oh, you know what? Somebody might have broken in, cleaned it out, and then replaced the handle.
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Hell yeah.
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Okay. Oh, tools.
This screen found A to Z.
Only 58.
Is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
Fine. Do I have any? I think I have one piece of clothing that gives me a bonus to physical instrument. Put on the gloves too, just for fun.
This screen found A to Z content. With a firm grip, you raise the pry bar. A glint of light catching on the tip. Call down the hammer of truth and justice. Release your secrets, Lorry Cabin.
You gotta say fuck the police first.
The window shatters and droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement.
Subtle.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin. The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume, probably granate number 5.
Study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly. The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. Looks like the frequency
radio
is absent. It requires a key.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to each other without blending them together.
Why would anyone need so many?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool.
Oh.
The nerve center of a huge operation. With
Welcome back,
quite a
Val.
range too.
A 20-kilometer radius at least, perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now.
Anything we could do with it?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without the dial key.
The
What
smell
else?
of a
Pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like, but one odd detail does catch your eye.
Piece of
A piece
sandpaper
has
glued
been
to the
glued
throttle.
To the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
Would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole.
Yes.
Do the honors, he thinks.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching. Looks like her, yes.
Where's the drug smuggling
now
now?
we know
This?
for certain who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
I mean, Everard wants them all to be smuggling drugs.
We should talk with Titus, see what he's got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
Oh,
the
good.
movie stars are still smiling from the walls.
Let's check the toolbox first.
Slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
What's in the
It's
newspaper?
an issue of Petty Ferrique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Okay.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system.
Hey, buddy.
These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give you a headache.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
Alright, let's push in the toolbox.
Slides back, you close the...
Great.
Alright, let's go talk. Forget Joyce. Let's talk to Titus first. Well, Kim first, since he wants to say something.
We've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in
Me
front of the
so.
company rep.
Sorry, that was probably pretty high-pitched.
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect.
Yeah, wide net.
This means it's well funded.
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance.
Miso, come here, buddy.
It's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed. Or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
Listening in on your calls between you and your station, a worrying prospect.
Ah.
And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks.
What about the movie posters?
This was quite the find.
Will the RCM open an investigation?
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either. Like Joyce told us,
It is connected to the
yes,
Union.
logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
Got it.
Debrief over. After you.
Let's really quick try to talk to Titus again. Now that we have that connection, maybe we can do something there. If not, we'll call it a day.
It's you again. What is it?
It is still locked. I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you will. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilo.
We'll do that. In the meantime, Did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprint. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
You've earned it.
You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
The audio's a little weird in this area. Have I found a song for karaoke yet? Maybe.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course. Who fucking who?
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
The one who's missing, she runs the
My
thing.
answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
Elizabeth has her work cut out for her.
I know. Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat, he left 2 sets of footprints. Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Well, hang on. I want to try the rhetoric thing again, because now we got a bonus for that. I don't think. +1. Come on. Where are you? That's all I got?
It's you again. What is it?
Alright, we've got like what, a 50-50 shot?
Convince Titus he's being manipulated.
I think that was like the minimum.
Bringing her up will...
If I had gotten 1 less, I'm pretty sure I would have failed it.
Titus will never falter. But you know someone who might.
One of his boys.
Fat Angus, the powerful guy. Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Glacia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their
Cook that, Angus.
responsibility. Outside in the evening light, ruined and old, shadows lengthen on the pavement. A distant gunshot.
Case closed.
He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Ken.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
You're a foreigner?
Goddamn right. Don't come around if you're not from around.
Yeah, shut up, Shanky.
Fuck you. I'm not from around. That's not why we...
There we go. Don't come to the Wild North if you are not white enough.
Hang you like in the Dark
It wasn't
Ages.
that. It wasn't... We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Angus.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus.
He was dead before you hanged him.
Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus?
Jesus, Elizabeth.
Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give
Did Klaasje do it?
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Evrard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened between these two?
They covering for her?
You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
So you didn't kill him, he was already dead.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
Why cover it
The
up?
coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks. Bodies by blue aprons. The coroner wipes his brow, scalpel still in his hand. Get the light. Shine it in his mouth. He tells his assistant. The coroner squats to better see the light illumines the darkness inside. Well, shit. Can't blame them for missing that. Get the saw, Alan. This just got fun.
I'm too invested. Well, I started a little late today, so I'll go a little late.
They were in some shit.
The girls.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think
Which girl are you talking about?
Or at least
There's like 3 girls right now. What happened Sunday?
Klaasje came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
God, I fucking hate
You don't
Shanky.
get to talk yet, Shanky.
Don't let him
You're
talk
still on the
ever.
bench. You keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
All right, what happened?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets.
Ah, so that's why the window was replaced.
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
If Klaasje didn't kill him, why the
You
cover-up?
may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. That can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from. They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life.
Oh, okay.
Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Okay.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klaasje. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
Good ideas about his
I do.
past?
One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points.
That is so helpful. Well, yeah, once he realizes he's screwed, I guess.
I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
Who's, well, okay. Let's apologize for making him fight. Who is Tibbs?
Nah, he's my brother.
Ah,
He's in the
okay.
window
Just
replacement
an outside party.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
Whose idea was it to hang him?
In a manner of speaking.
What do you
We
mean?
had help from another
Iso.
girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
The eighth hardy.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
Okay.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her anyway.
You're just stonewall me if I ask more about her, aren't you?
Glad you understand that.
Okay. Talk to her for the last
You
time.
do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She, Clausia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
Still, after all this headache,
You would still prefer if we didn't take her away.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
All right. We've made progress. We've partially solved things. But I have to call it there because I'm already very late. I gotta get going. Thank you guys for hanging out. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. Hopefully I think we'll be finishing this up soon. And then I can actually start up Metroid Prime when this is over. I'm excited to play Metroid Prime finally.